it's Naomi. Sorry about the weird lighting. There's not really much natural light coming in through the window. But I have Riley nursing here, and yeah, so it snowed in Texas, which is really random because I'm pretty sure it was like 75 degrees the other day. But it didn't stick, it's already melting. But yeah, snow, random. Anyway, so this week's topic is about finding a babysitter or a daycare. How do you know which one's right for you? And I stay at home with Rylan, so I don't have to worry about that. And I think that I will always strive to stay home with Rylan. I mean, we decided that we'd rather be really poor than me go work. And so I don't have to get a sitter. But I did go to school when Rylan was first born, so at like 2 months I had to leave him with a sitter. But I left him with my best friend, and the only times Rylan has been with a sitter has been with close friends, or my dad or his dad. So that's really the only people that I would trust with him. I don't really trust a whole bunch of people just because they don't agree with our lifestyle or our diet or anything like that, and I'm just afraid that they would go against me out of spite, which sounds ridiculous, but people do that kind of thing. So I'm not a fan of daycare at all. I don't like the food that they have at daycares. I don't agree with their principles, the way that they do things at daycare, but mostly the food. I definitely don't want Rylan eating the food that they're giving kids. Macaroni and cheese and cookies and pizza and hamburgers and things, all things that Rylan doesn't eat. So that's a big factor for me, is what they're going to be eating. So, like, if I was really wanting to put Rylan in daycare, I think that I would probably choose an at-home daycare before I would a business, just because usually they run things a little more naturally, or you know, are okay with how you want to do things. I mean, I know I've seen lots of natural daycares that are you know, friendly with cloth diapering and breastfeeding and all kinds of stuff along that line. Rylan, say hi. So definitely the food that they're going to be feeding them is important if I was going to put him in daycare. And Rylan's not vaccinated, so I don't really want him to be around a bunch of vaccinated kids. I don't want vaccines to shed on him, so that's another factor that I have put into place when thinking about daycare. But really, I would just choose a trusted friend, and if you can't have a trusted friend, try to stay home. I don't know, the less moms that are out working and who are with their kids at home, that means there's more jobs for the men. That's how I feel. There's more jobs for men to provide for their families, because I really feel that moms should stay home. And I know that every family is different, and some women love to work, but I'd love to work too. I love to make money, but I think that staying home with my kids is really important. So, like I said, we will be poor and really budgeting before I decide to work. And not having to work, you can grow a garden and try to grow your own foods and be green, I guess, and that saves a lot of money. So yeah, that's kind of off topic, but I think if I was gonna try to find a sitter, like, you can find them on the internet. I've seen them on Craigslist, and that seems really weird to find someone on Craigslist to watch your kids, but there's lots of like teenage girls, or I mean, you don't, not like stupid teenage girls. You can get like you know, there's trusted teenage girls. Like, I have a friend whose little sister, she's 17, she's in high school, and she babysits kids all the time, and she's really kind and patient, and she has 5 brothers and sisters. So you can find someone local that really knows a thing or two about kids. There's people that have experience with childcare who do in-home sitting, and there's people who have kids like me. You know, I have Rylan, and I babysit for kids, and you know, you can find someone like me. Yeah, but I don't have a lot of family that I could leave Rylan with, so that's really not an option. So friends, and my dad is available to watch Rylan sometimes. Yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say about it. Like I said, daycares with a bunch of kids and just a few teachers that are in charge, I'm not really a fan of that. And I don't know, do check out Craigslist though, and that sounds crazy, but there's lots of trusted people you can find on Craigslist. You can get a nanny, there's lots of nannies, but I don't know. Like I said, I think that all women should stay home with their kids, and that makes more jobs for men. So I guess that's all I have to say. And I guess I'll talk to you next week. And I can't wait to hear all of your suggestions. Oh, also, we made a Facebook page, and it's Growing Our Kids, and so go and like the page, and we'll just be sharing our videos and, you know, discussions about the topics, advice, tips, things about being a mommy, and etc. and so on. So go check that out and like it, and I'll see you next week. Bye.